seen people come and go, say the words then leave them slow. When things got quiet or unclear, they disappeared without a tear. I learned not to expect too much from moments built on empty trust. You stayed, that changed everything. Not with answers or guarantees, just by standing where you stood. When walking away would have been easy to do, I didn't need you to explain. Your presence said enough that day. You stayed, that changed everything. We didn't fix the whole world then, didn't promise how or when, but in the middle of the doubt, you didn't find your way out. And turns out love shows what it is when nothing's smooth and everything's real. You stayed, that changed everything. Gave my heart room to breathe. I stopped bracing for the end and started trusting where we'd been. No grand speech, no dramatic scene, just quiet loyalty. You stayed, that changed everything. There's a strength in staying near when the future isn't clear, and choosing not to leave. Yeah, you stayed, that changed everything. I don't question what that means. I don't need perfection here, I need truth, I need you near. I don't fear the passing days, I trust what shows up and remains. You stay, that changed everything. Now I know what love can be, staying when it's easier to leave. We didn't share the same routine, different mornings, different scenes, but somehow I still knew your days by the pauses in the things you'd say. I've learned closeness isn't where, it's how much truth you're willing to share. We learned each other from afar, not by touch but who we are. In late night talks and honest lines, in reading hearts between the signs. I didn't need you near to know what mattered most was always shown. We learned each other from afar. I heard your smile through the phone, felt your calm when I was alone. Distance didn't blur the view, it stripped things down to what was true. Turns out space can make it clear what's real when nothing's near. We learned each other from afar, without pretending or a mask. I didn't guess, I didn't assume, I listened deeper than I used to. I don't regret the way it was, it taught me what connection does. We learned each other from afar. I don't call distance something hard. It showed me who you really were and who I was becoming there. I don't rush what's meant to last. I trust what space can sometimes pass. We learned each other from afar. And when the miles finally end, I'll know exactly who you've been. Don't replay what I should have said. I wish I'd gone another way instead. I remember you the way it was, not perfect but honest enough. I've learned the past don't need repair when it was lived with care. I remember you without regret, no heavy heart, no lingering debt. I don't wish I'd stayed or fled. I accept the road we both were led. I don't rewrite what time has said. I let it rest, I let it end. I remember you without regret. Your laughter lives in certain days, in songs that play the same old way. Not as something pulling me, just part of who I came to be. Turns out memory can be kind when you leave the blame behind. I remember you without regret, without wishing we'd met again. I don't carry it like a loss, I carry it like something crossed. My life is just the right moment and taught me what it showed me then. I remember you without regret. There's a freedom in letting know some love did what it needed to do. And when yeah, I remember you without regret. I don't question what we didn't get. I don't live in maybe or when. I live right here, right where I am. I don't know the past today. I thank it and I step ahead. I remember you without regret. And that's how I let love stay, without letting it stay in my way. Crossed paths on an honest day when both our worlds were halfway. Too much behind, too much ahead, too many things left unsaid. I've learned love isn't just two, but when you meet them too. We met at the wrong time, not the wrong heart. Everything felt right, just fell apart. Not from lack of care or trying less, just time and we couldn't finesse. I don't doubt what we felt start, I just know where the pieces were. We met at the wrong time, not the wrong heart. We talked like we already knew what the other had been through, but Life was louder than the sound of what we felt growing around. Turns out love can be true and still not make it through. We met at the wrong time, not the wrong heart. No blame, no bitter parts. I don't rewrite what was real, just understand how it couldn't heal. I don't question where we were, I see it clear, I see it smart. We met at the wrong time, not the wrong heart. Some things don't fail or fall, they just don't rise at all when the ground isn't ready. Yeah, we met at the wrong time, not the wrong heart. I carry peace, not a scar. I don't wish it was something else. I respect what it couldn't become, yeah. If paths cross later on, I'll know what this always was. We met at the wrong time, not the wrong heart. Some love teaches without staying, and that's still worth saying. We had the truth in our hands, just not the room to let it stand. Every feeling felt too soon, like summer blooming out of June. I don't doubt what we felt then, I just see where we were. We were right, just not then. Everything fit, but not the wind. No fault lines, no pretend, just timing we couldn't bend. I don't rewrite where we've been, I respect how it all went. We were right, just not then. Spoke in hope, not in fear, but life was louder than our care. Too many things still in motion, too many ties pulling us open. Turns out love can be complete and still not land on its feet. We were right, just not then. No broken hearts to mend. I don't carry blame or pain, just clarity instead. I don't rush what couldn't stay, I let the time and habit say we were right, just not then. There's a grace and understanding, some things wait without demanding to be real. Yeah, we nothing. I don't close the door on when I don't live in what if. So when I trust the truth we held back then, if I pass a line again, I'll know where it began. We were right, just not then. Some love doesn't miss its chance, it just waits for the right advance. Not every love needs a name or a story people say. Some are felt and understood, never loud but always good. I've learned truth doesn't compete, it rests where it feels complete. Some loves are meant to stay quiet, not hidden, just kept private. They don't need the world to see what they meant to you and me. No grand scenes, no regret, just a piece I won't forget. Some loves are meant to stay quiet. We didn't end with broken ground, no sharp words to pass around, just a knowing in our eyes that some things live bare inside. Turns out silence can be kind when love is finished right. Some loves are meant to stay quiet, they don't ask to be denied. They just settle where they belong, not weak, not gone, not wrong. I don't carry it like weight, I carry it like grace. Some loves are meant to stay quiet. There's a beauty in restraint, in letting something stay untouched. Chase, it doesn't ask for more space. I don't need to rewrite it, I respect how it stayed kind. Some loves are meant to stay quiet, and in the calm and left behind, I found a peace that's mine. Used to push every feeling like love needed proving. Every moment felt like work, trying to make it worth something. I mistook effort for care, didn't know love could meet me there. Love felt different when let the silence do its part. Didn't rush to name the heart. Every step felt more aligned when I stopped dragging time. Turns out love knows what to do when you give it room. Love felt different when I stopped forcing it. I didn't test or question it. I didn't chase the perfect line. I trusted what felt right. I don't ask it to perform. I let it take its natural form. Love felt different when I stopped forcing it. There's a calm in letting be what doesn't need urgency to grow. I stopped forcing it. I felt steady inside of it. No pressure pulling us apart. Just honest ground and open hearts. I don't fear where it might drift. I trust where it chooses to sit. Love felt different when I stopped forcing it. For the first time I could feel love being quiet and real. Didn't slam the door or shout no last scene to talk about. You just faded from the frame like that was easier than pain. I didn't stop you, didn't fight. I watched the room lose some light. You left quiet, I learned loudly. Every silence taught me something. I heard truths I couldn't hear when you were standing right here. You didn't wound me, didn't scar me, but the lesson came in waves. You left quiet, I learned loudly. I filled the space you didn't take with questions I had to face. Not about you, not about blame, but why I stayed the same. Turns out loss can speak so clear when you finally let it near. You left quiet, I learned loudly. Not in anger, not in doubt. I learned what I was holding back and what I needed to live without. I don't replay the way you left me. I respect the way it went. You left quiet, I learned loudly. There's a growth that comes from stillness when nothing's left to witness but yourself. Yeah, you left quiet, I learned loudly. I didn't break, I didn't fall. I just grew where space was found and heard myself above it all. I don't wish it differently. I honor what it showed to me. You left quiet, I learned loudly. Some lessons don't announce, they echo simple fare. I've seen love rush just to belong, but this grew steady all along. We built something soft and strong, not fragile, not loud or wrong. It bends with time, it holds its ground. It doesn't break when doubts come around. No armor on, no walls too tall, just trust enough to carry it on. We built something soft and strong. We let the day show what they could, not every moment feeling good. But even then we didn't run, we stayed until the hard was done. Turns out strength don't always show in standing tall, but staying close. And we built something soft and strong, with patience when things fell along. I didn't fear the quiet days there where our roots were laid. I don't need fire to feel the bond. I feel it deep, I feel it calm. We built something soft and strong. There's a power in being kind when love doesn't need to fight to last. Yeah, we built something soft and strong. I don't question where we belong. I don't rush what wants to stay. I trust what grows this way. No promises carved in stone, just showing up and being known. We built something soft and strong. And every time the world feels wrong, I know where I belong. Didn't start with promises, just a moment we didn't miss. A simple hello, open and plain, no idea what it would become one day. I've learned not everything needs a plan. Some things grow better in open hands. And somewhere between hello and forever, we found a place to stay together. Not rushing time, not standing still, just letting love show us what it will. I don't ask how far or when, I'm here with you right where we've been. Somewhere between a low and forever. We walk a line that feels just right, not too heavy, not too light. Every step feels honest and true, nothing forced, just me and you. Turns out love don't need a name to feel real every day. Somewhere between a low and forever, I stop needing something better. I don't chase what I can't define. I trust the way our worlds align. No finish line I have to measure. I'm learning joy in this soft weather. Somewhere between a low and forever. There's beauty in not knowing yet, in letting the moment set without demand. Whoa. Yeah, somewhere between a low This feels deeper than words could ever. I don't rush us into a vow. I value what we're living now. If this is all it's meant to be, it's already enough for me. Somewhere between a low and forever. I don't need to see the end to know this place is where I stand.
Stood close, but not too near, like we both knew what was here. Every word felt almost said, every step almost led. I've learned some doors don't close, they just wait till you both know. Almost us, but not quite yet. Close enough to feel the weight of something real we didn't end. Just pause where timing couldn't bend. I don't call it a regret, I call it something unfinished. Almost us, but not quite yet. We smiled like we understood what we couldn't make feel good. Not from lack of trying hard, just life pulling different cards. Turns out love can hesitate without meaning it's too late. Almost us, but not quite yet. I don't rush what hasn't said. I don't force a promise made before the ground is ready. I don't carry bitterness, just space enough to let it rest. Almost us, but not quite yet. There's a difference you can feel between letting go and letting heal with time. Yeah, almost us, but not quite yet. I don't need a final step. I trust what paused instead of broke and left the door a little open. If the moment circles back, I'll know where we were at. Almost us, but not quite yet. Some things don't end or forget, they just wait until they're ready. Didn't pack away your name, didn't pretend we were the same. I just knew what we couldn't force and chose a softer course. I've learned goodbye don't always mean you cut the ties to what has been. I let you go without closing the door, didn't lock what we were before. No hard line
enough to understand what timing wouldn't let us plan. No bitterness, no blame to throw, just knowing when to let it go. Turns out love can step aside without denying what was real inside. I let you go without closing the door. I don't replay what we couldn't hold. I don't call it loss or wrong, just a chapter moving on. I didn't keep you anymore, but I didn't shut the floor. I let you go without closing the door. There's a grace in letting be what doesn't fit the present me without regret. Yeah, I let you go without closing the door. I trust what time is working for. If our paths don't cross again, I'm still grateful for where we've been. I don't live in maybe or before. I just don't erase it all. I let you go without closing the door. Some love leaves a quiet light you don't turn off at night. We didn't always share the same sky, different towns, different nights. I counted miles instead of days, trying to read what distance says. I've learned space can test the truth or teach you what is real in you. Every mile between us meant something, not empty space, not nothing. Each road taught me how to hold what mattered even when alone. I didn't doubt, I didn't run, I learned what distance can become. Every mile between us meant something. Unspoken calls that ended slow, held on to words we didn't know how to say without the ache of wishing we were in the same place. Turns out love can stretch and stay without fading on the way. Every mile between us meant something. It didn't weaken what we felt becoming. I didn't fear the nights apart. They showed me how strong was my heart. I don't measure love by touch alone. I felt you even when I was on my own. Every mile between us meant something. There's a meaning in the space when love doesn't disappear. It waits. Yeah, every mile between us meant something. I don't call distance an enemy. It shaped the way I learned to trust and show me what was built in us. I don't rush what needs its time. I meet you where the roads align. Every mile between us meant something. And when the roads finally meet, I know what all those miles meant to me. I didn't need a rescue call, didn't need to fall at all. I was standing on my own, just carrying what I had known. You didn't rush to take control, you just met me where I stood. And you didn't save me, you stood with me shoulder to shoulder. Honestly, you didn't try to change my ground, just stayed when things slowed down. I didn't feel small or weak, I felt stronger being seen. You didn't save me, you stood with me. You let me speak, you let me breathe, never told me who to be. You didn't fix what wasn't broke, you just listened when I spoke. Turns out love don't need to lead, it walks beside you evenly. You didn't save me, you stood with me. No spotlight, no remedy. You didn't carry all my weight, you trusted me to navigate. I didn't lean, I didn't flee, I felt whole, I felt free. You didn't save me, staying near. Yeah, you didn't save me, you stood with me. That's what love was meant to be. I don't need a hero's name, I need someone who stays the same. When the road gets hard to see, you're right there next to me. You didn't save me, you stood with me. And that's the kind of love I trust, the one that meets me where I am, not where I must. I've known love that chased the edge, always asking what was next. Every feeling felt like flight, running just to keep it alive. But this felt steady from the start, like solid ground around my heart. This love didn't ask me to run, didn't pull me toward the sun, just to watch me burn and fade. It met me right where I stayed. I didn't have to prove or chase or outrun yesterday. This love didn't ask me to run. We took our time, we let it breathe, didn't rush what love should be. Every step felt calm and clear, like there was nothing else to fear. Turns out safety doesn't mean love feels less or incomplete. This love didn't ask me to run, didn't fear what might become. It didn't test my every move or ask me what I'd have to lose. I didn't change my pace or plan, I just showed up as I am. This love didn't ask me to run. There's a strength in feeling sure when love doesn't feel
This love didn't ask me to run. It didn't need to be outrun. I don't feel chased, I don't feel spun. I feel chosen, calm and known. I don't feel where we might go. I trust the ground we're walking on. This love didn't ask me to run. For the first time I can stay and know that's more than okay. I used to think goodbye meant loss, like every ending had a cost. Like if you left something broke, and I'd be carrying it alone. But time has a way of showing you what holding on can really do. That I didn't lose you, I let you be. I chose peace over memory. I didn't chase what couldn't stay. I didn't beg you anyway. I don't call it defeat or grief, I call it clarity. I didn't lose you, I let you be. We gave what we could at the time, with honest hearts and crossed lines. Not every love is meant to stay, some are meant to shape the way. Turns out letting go can mean you finally set something free. I didn't lose you, I let you be. I didn't hold you tightly. I trusted what the moment said and didn't rewrite how it ended. I don't replay what couldn't be. I respect what we had honestly. I didn't lose you, I let you be. There's a strength in stepping back and knowing love doesn't lie when it changes. Yeah, I didn't lose you, I let you be. I didn't turn it into tragedy. I don't carry blame or need, I carry what it taught to me. I don't close my heart or flee, I just walk on differently. I didn't lose you, I let you be. Some love doesn't disappear, it just finds a different place to live. Beside me stays the same, maps folded, radio low again. I drive these roads like I always do, but every mile still thinks of you. I don't reach back, I don't rewind, I just let the memory ride. Your name still rides beside me, not heavy, not asking why.
like a song I don't deny. I don't chase what it used to be, I let it sit and let it breathe. Your name still rides beside me. I've learned the road don't erase what once felt real in its own place. Some things travel without demand, just understood, not in your hand. Turns out memory doesn't pull, it just stays where meaning grew. Your name still rides beside me, not calling me back in time. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't bind, it just reminds me I was alive. I don't stop, I don't speed, I let the moment stay with me. Your name still rides beside me. There's a peace in letting know some love doesn't need to go. Your name still rides beside me. I don't fight it, I don't hide it. It doesn't ask for yesterday. Oh, promise me another day. I don't fear what memory can be when it's carried honestly. Your name still rides beside me. And as the road keeps rolling by, I let the memory pass the sky. I don't wait around for signs, circle back through old times. I've learned how to stand my ground right here, right now. I don't live in what could be, I live in who I've come to be. If we meet again, I'll be ready, not hoping, not unsteady. I won't ask you to stay or leave, I'll let the moment speak. I don't carry yesterday like something I need to say. If we meet again, I'll be ready. I've done the work, I've let things rest, put old questions to the test. I don't look for what was lost, I know what every mile has cost. Turns out healing doesn't mean you forget just that you're free. If we meet again, I'll be ready, not guarded, not heavy. I won't reach back for what we were, or rush ahead of what occurs. I don't need closure in advance, I trust the truth of circumstance. If we meet again, I'll be ready. There's a strength in being whole before enough
that's alright too. I'm ready either way I move. We crossed the miles without a crack, held the line, didn't look back. Every road, every delay still felt closer in some way. I thought space would be the test, didn't see what came next. Distance didn't break us, silence almost did. Not the miles, but what we hid. Every pause that went too long, every truth we left undone. I don't fear the space we lived, I fear the words we almost missed. Distance didn't break us, silence almost did. We learned how to be strong apart, but forgot to guard the heart, held things in to keep the peace, let understanding slowly slip. Turns out love needs room to speak, not just strength but honesty. Distance didn't break us, silence almost did. It wasn't distance, it was this, the moments we chose not to say. What could have kept us on our way? I don't blame, I don't forbid, I just know what mattered most. Distance didn't break us, and silence almost did. There's a truth you can't delay, it fades if you don't let it stay in the light. Yeah, distance didn't break us, silence almost did. I learned how fragile quiet is. I don't carry guilt or shame, just respect for what remains. I don't fear the miles we lived, I honor what we almost fixed. Distance didn't break us, silence almost did. Now I speak when it feels true, I don't leave it up to you. Used to think love had one form, had to stay warm or it was gone. Like if it shifted, if it moved, man, it somehow wasn't true. Time showed me a different way, how meaning doesn't always stay the same. Love didn't end, it just changed shape. It learned to rest in a different place. Not what it was, not what I planned, but still something I understand. I don't hold it like a mistake, I hold it like a season that passed with grace. Love didn't end, it just changed shape. We moved from needing to respect, from holding tight to letting stretch. It left the fire, kept the light, showed me how to stay kind. Turns out love can still be real, even when it doesn't feel the same.
just changed shape. I don't measure it by yesterday. I don't fear the way it bends. I trust what it's becoming then. I don't close the doorway. I walk forward, calm and away. Love didn't end, it just changed shape. And in every form it takes, it still taught me how to love. I didn't catch your name that night, just the way the room felt right. Like something settled when you stayed, without a word we had to say. I've been in places full of sound that never felt like solid ground. You felt like home before I knew your name, before I knew the shape of your days. No rush, no fire I had to tame, just a calm I couldn't explain. I've chased a lot, but this was known, like something I had always owned. You felt like home before I knew your name. We talked in pauses, not in lines. Let the moment take its time. And I didn't need to ask for more. I felt enough right where we were. Turns out love don't always shout. Sometimes it shows by slowing down. You felt like home before I knew your name, before tomorrow had a say. No promises we couldn't keep, just space enough to let it breathe. I wasn't trying to be changed, I just felt seen in quiet ways. You felt like home before I knew your name. There's a safety in being near, without pretending, without fear, just being there. You felt like home before I knew your name, before we labeled what we made. I don't rush what feels is true, I let it stay the way it grew. I don't need answers, signs of flame, I trust what came and what remained. You felt like home before I knew your name. And if I never learn the rest, I'll still know how that moment felt. Didn't fall, we didn't run, didn't chase what might become. We just stood where we were found, let the moment settle down. I've seen love move way too fast, burning bright and never meant to last. We didn't rush, we
just arrived, right on time, no need to strive. No sparks we had to amplify, just something real. We didn't hide, we didn't force, we didn't drive this feeling past where it survived. We didn't rush, we just arrived. Every word had room to land, every silence felt like hands, holding space, not holding tight, letting what was right feel right. Turns out timing isn't chance, it's knowing when to stand. We didn't rush, we just arrived, let the day decide the night. No promises too big to keep, just honest ground beneath our feet. I didn't plan how love should thrive, I let it show up in its time. We didn't rush, we just arrived. There's a beauty in the slow, letting something quietly grow without demand. Yeah, we didn't rush, we just arrived. I didn't fear what might not last, I trusted what I felt inside and let the moment be enough. I don't ask how far we'll drive, I care that this feels alive. We didn't rush, just arrived. And for the first time in a while, love didn't ask me to run a mile.
I've known love to fill the room, needed noise just to bloom. Always proving, always proud, mistook volume for something true. But this feels different somehow, it doesn't need a sound. Loving you didn't feel loud, it didn't need to stand out. No fireworks in the sky, just a steady kind of light. I didn't lose myself in the crowd, I found myself when things slowed down. Loving you didn't feel loud. We talk in looks and half smiles, let the quiet stretch a while. Nothing rushing, nothing forced, every moment finds its course. Turns out calm can feel complete when it's built on honesty. Loving you didn't feel loud, I didn't need to say it out. Every feeling found its ground without the need to shout. I don't question what we found, I trust the way it settled down. Loving you didn't feel loud. There's a depth you only see lets you be free instead of on. Yeah, loving you didn't feel loud. It didn't pull me off my ground. I didn't run, I didn't bow, I just stayed where I am now. I don't feel the quiet valve, I know what love can be now. Loving you didn't feel loud. And in the stillness, clear and proud, I know what love is now.
The nights were long, the towns were few, just headlights cutting through. Every mile felt wide and slow, too much time to think alone. I didn't play the radio, I let the silence do what it knows. I carried you through empty roads, not in weight but what it holds. Every thought I didn't say, every word I say for someday. I didn't stop, I didn't fold, I let the miles do what they know. I carried you through empty roads. I saw your face in passing lights, in faded signs and sleepless nights. Not as something pulling me, just part of who I used to be. Turns out memory doesn't stay, it travels then it fades away. I carried you through empty roads, I didn't rush to let it go. I let it ride, I let it move, until it softened into truth. I don't live there anymore, but I know what those miles were for. I carried you through empty roads. There's a healing in the drive when nothing's chasing you inside, just time. Carried you through empty roads. I don't regret the way it goes. It didn't break me, didn't slow. It shaped the man I came to know. I don't wish it was still close, I just honor what it showed. I carried you through empty roads. When the road filled up again, I knew exactly where I'd been.
I've seen love ask for too much, pull someone out of who they were. I promised myself I wouldn't bend just to be wanted in the end. I didn't shrink to fit your life, I didn't trade my truth for time. I loved you without losing myself, didn't put my heart on a shelf. I stayed whole, I stayed aware, even when I cared this much. I didn't disappear inside, trying to keep the peace alive. I loved you without losing myself. We stood together side by side, not one behind, not one above. You didn't ask me to become someone else to earn your love. Turns out love can feel this strong without proving where you belong. I loved you without losing myself, didn't give up my name or voice. I chose you freely, not from need, but from a grounded choice. I didn't fade, I didn't melt, I stayed true to what I felt. I loved you without losing myself. There's a balance in real care when love meets you standing there, not smaller. Yeah, I loved you without losing myself. I don't regret a single step. I don't feel drained, I don't feel torn, I feel stronger than before. I didn't trade my sense of self for the sake of someone else. I loved you without losing myself. That's the kind of love I'll keep, one that lets me still be